On we're now recording. Well, Linda, it's lovely. It's lovely to be having this conversation with you. We've had a bit of a chat already, and thank you for taking the time quite early in your morning for this kind of conversation.
It's not that early for me, actually. I woke up at 6, so it's not that early. For you, it is.
Well, well, but it's fantastic. And as you know, the first question is really, what is joy to you, Linda? What does joy mean to you?
That's what I aspire. That's what I want in my life. That's like, if you have a joyful heart, then whatever happens to you happens, and you can still. It's I can say that it's like a big thick mattress in your life that you can bounce back on without hurting yourself.
Very
So joy
nice.
is a state of being, it's a state of mind.
Yeah,
It's
lovely.
a combination of many, 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 many small moments and things and events that create a beautiful, colorful mosaic of rainbow colors in your life. That's joy.
Fantastic. Rather like the mosaic I see behind you over your right shoulder. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
This
So
is the quilt for the Haha Sisterhood. This was made by a friend of mine and myself, and we made this. We created this because it symbolizes. You can't see, but there are small um, cut, like what's the word? Like you just cut around them. Women there with the red ribbon that we use in our rituals and the clothespins, and this is like life. It's a combination of things. Uh,
how fantastic. um, so um, how important is joy to you then, Linda?
Oh my goodness. I think that this is really, really, really important, because if I want to cultivate the state of mind, the state of being, then this is my priority. What brings me joy? What can I do to bring joy to others? This is I think that it would be next to health and love. It's my top priority.
Very nice, very
Mm.
nice. Uh, so, uh, what's your top tip? Your top joy tip, Linda?
I probably have a few. I think that I would use being grateful. It might be a cliche, but being grateful
Lovely.
um, is really key in that, because when we're grateful for small things in our lives, then we're paying attention. So if you're grateful, that means that you're also mindful.
Yeah,
So that means that if I'm grateful for my beautiful teacup,
yeah.
then it's like this reminds me of a friend who gave it to me, and I'm grateful for that friend. And then
Very
you're
nice.
filling your heart with love. And this is creating something that, yeah. So I think being grateful would probably be the first thing, like the first key to feeling joy in my life. What
How
about you, Joy? What about you, Joe?
um, I love. I no, I love. I consider appreciation rather than gratitude.
Ah,
Um,
yeah, they're similar. I'm French, mind you, so maybe it's the language thing, but to me, like being grateful, I'm being grateful and I appreciate this.
yes,
It's similar. Yeah.
yes.
Same family.
Well, they are exactly, and I find that when I sort of pay attention and when I am appreciative, I find it just kind of it opens my heart, it opens my being, and I feel a sense of connection and appreciation, with the thing that is
Yeah.
in my awareness.
Yeah, because it goes to everything. It goes to internet because it allows us to connect this morning. It goes to the technology that's like, sometimes I look at my screen, my computer. I work a lot on my computer, and sometimes it's like this is a beautiful, amazing tool that someone created.
Yeah.
And then I thank them. Thank you for creating that. Then you don't have the same rapport with that.
Yes. Yes. Um, 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 I alternate that sometimes with a sense of, shall we say, less than joyful feelings towards my computer.
Well, it doesn't mean that things are always like bringing us joy.
No.
If you eat too much chocolate, then the chocolate might give you a heartburn or
Yeah.
whatever. So
Yeah.
it's the same. It goes like I don't know if you say that in English, but we have the qualities of our the opposite. What's the opposite? A default. What's that in English? It's not the default. It's like
Um. Yeah. Yes. I'd have to. Yes. Yes.
yeah, you know what I mean? So
Yes.
it's like
Yes.
we always have that. Like someone might be patient, but on the other side, they might be stubborn.
Yeah.
So it's, or you might persevere, and on the other side, it's not, it's no more perseverance. It's like you just are being stubborn.
Yeah.
And then it's no longer a quality.
Yeah.
So it's the same. Like you have a report with with something that this is amazing, but then oh, it's so frustrating when it turns off.
Uh, um, well, I tell you one thing, Linda. I have really appreciated having this time and having this connection and having this joy conversation with you. Um,
Me too.
and and really, it's just sort of uh, thank you very, very much for taking the time to have this conversation, Linda.
This was a pleasure because you know what? Whenever we have a chance to be reminded of what makes your heart feeling joyful, what makes your life beautiful, what makes you happy, it's always good because then you have to pay attention. You have to appreciate what you have. You have to be mindful of what's there. And then this is just you're adding a layer to that mattress that I
Yes,
was telling you about. Like,
yes,
so
yes.
because I know it's there.
The
This
mattress of joy. And that was the first thing I took away, and that, from this conversation is fantastic, Linda.
this is something that I teach because I say sometimes if you just have a yoga mat, this is very, very thin. So when you fall on that yoga mat, you might hurt your back. But
Yeah,
if you take care of filling it with something, and if you instead have a mattress, then you look, you're going to bounce on that, and you might even jump of joy on that.
yes. Thank you very much for sharing this mattress
Thank you,
of joy.
Joe.
Okay, thank you very, very much.